Since it is Friday and I'm not doing anything, and I am quite sure nobody is watching this, I wanted to give you an update on what's happening on social media in last 1 week. And so, if someone watches this, well, say hi. So what happened? First of all, Twitter came up with the sports Twitter report, hashtag sports Twitter report, saying that since the start of the pandemic, live events and sports were cancelled and things were like very unpredictable. We didn't know what was happening, and then finally sports have started. Now there is no cheers, the volume and voice going on in stadiums, but people are cheering their favorite teams on Twitter, and so sports Twitter has gone up by 31%. More people are talking about sports, their favorite sports, things like that. So that is happening, and along with that, so NBA Twitter is a big thing, as everybody knows that, and if you don't know, then well, it is a big thing. So people are still talking about it, but Premier League is back is one of the hashtags which trended recently because of all this. So all in all, Twitter just came up with a total report on how sports Twitter is doing. And then all right, the other cool thing which is happening now, guys, I don't know who is watching this, but this is very, very interesting. Subscription based something is going to come up on Twitter. What would that be? We have no idea, but it was spotted that a senior full stack developer is something that they are hiring for a team which has a code name. Okay, the code name is Gryphon. So a team with code name Gryphon is hiring a full stack developer, and they are going to bring something which is subscription based. And this could be anything, but there are like a lot of speculations going around in the market, and it could be advanced analytics, it could be a special kind of fan subscriptions, the way you have it on Facebook, where your creators, or Patreon, where your favorite creator creates content specially for you. That is something that could be happening on Twitter soon, or like somewhere down the line this year or next year. So remember that you heard it first from me. So the team code name is Gryphon, and this is going to happen. Mark my words. So those are the two important things that happened on Twitter. Now, what happened on Instagram? Instagram Reels happened, and people are talking a lot about it right now because it's in its infancy stage, and TikTok just got banned, so it's getting all that attention. Everything is fine, but we'll only know after a few days, months probably, that how is Reels going to be a part of your marketing strategy, and how is it going to help you build your audience. So we'll see how it goes. We've seen on TikTok people becoming famous, we've seen it everywhere, but then there are also platforms like Byte, there are other platforms where you can post similar kind of content, you can build a following, but how much does it actually help you as a marketer is still questionable. You might have seen the memes about Reels marketing strategy, but it's always going to be a part of your Instagram marketing strategy, and it's never going to be like a complete reel strategy. All right, so there's that. You have to remember that. The other thing which Instagram let you do is to pin the comment on your pictures or on your posts. This is a step they took so that you could actually you could create a very positive space where all the good things are highlighted. This is very important because, you know, at some point you have to understand that creating that atmosphere where like positivity is given a prime spot is something which has become really important in this age where we are getting social burn, we are feeling negativity and heat everywhere. So that's why it's a good step in a good direction. But for marketing purposes, it can be used for contests, it can be used for campaigns, it can creators or celebrities can use it to actually highlight their fans of the week, and that would actually give people motivation to post better comments. And that is the goal, like to post better comments, something better than just a smiley, an emoji. So that's the reason why the pinning of Instagram comment is something which is going to be an interesting move. It's a small change, but it's going to be interesting. The third thing that Instagram has done is based on e-commerce shopping. Now the shopping tags within the comment section is something which was introduced quite recently, but it is still, all of these things are still into their testing phase, and not everyone has these features. So that is a thing, that not everyone has these features. So it will be rolling out eventually to all the users globally, and some of these features, you know, which look interesting, but probably they might not be rolled out to everyone in the future. You've seen this with guides, like guides were launched in March. Guides were launched in March, and only 9 users on Instagram have guides. 9. So that's how it is. You can't guarantee that every feature will come to every user, but here's to like hoping that it will happen. Interesting thing happened on SoundCloud is now replacing stats with deeper insights. That is going to give you more insights into who your followers are, where what are they talking about, what kind of music they're listening. So the deeper insights are coming, and the stats is just going to be chucked off. This is first going to come on iOS and Android, and then later on they'll bring that to web. But the thing here is that the deeper insights for the SoundClouds would be available on the Pro version. So you have to be on the Pro version to have these insights. Well, that's the trade that you are going to do to get the deeper insights. So that's going to happen on SoundCloud. Now let's see which is the social network that we haven't covered. LinkedIn has now introduced an option to add the right pronunciation of your name in your profile. This is also available only on mobile apps right now. So once if you are using LinkedIn regularly and you have it on your phone, then you would see an option where for a 10-second clip can be added, where you can actually explain people how to pronounce your name, because it's very important. I think it's really important. The biggest reason why I usually don't tell people what my name is, because I know a lot of people are going to just not pronounce it right. So Sam is what I go by, but still people do need an option where they can tell people what is the right pronunciation of their name. So that is one thing which is happening on LinkedIn inside LinkedIn. The other thing which is happening on LinkedIn, is there anything else happening on LinkedIn? Let me just check a bit. Yeah, so something else which happened on LinkedIn, this is not actually an official update. Something else which happened on LinkedIn is, see, earlier a few weeks ago we had seen that TikTok was getting at the info from our clipboard, the copy pasting, and this became really viral, and people were talking about like how unsafe TikTok was. LinkedIn is doing it, Reddit is doing it. So basically, yes, I have to check the user's name. Jeremy Birch is the user who said that who found this flaw on TikTok where you could, so the contents of the clipboard were being grabbed at every stroke. And then this another user, he's called Don from Earth Space, Don Cubed. He discovered that this was happening on LinkedIn, this was happening on Reddit, and the companies had audacity to say that this is happening because it's a design flaw. Mind blown. What? All right, so and that's what they said, that it is happening because of a design flaw. So there they are saying that we will now fix it. Yeah, not an official update, but yeah, they are going to fix it because now the world has found that they were like they were getting that info, that they were taking that info from the clipboard. All right, so that is happening on LinkedIn as well as Reddit. Facebook has come up with a new course which is very focused on community engagement. So Facebook community engagement, this thing is a course where you can learn different things about how to manage your community better. This is for social media managers. It's a blueprint course which is free of charge, and it's interesting, and it would be something really good for the beginners. So if you are a social media, if you are an intern or someone who's getting into socials, then this is something you should consider and get this course probably. What else is happening? All right, so that's all that has happened on Facebook in this week. Nothing else that they have actually talked about. So YouTube, there are two interesting things happening on YouTube. There is one analytics for artists which has come up, new analytics for artists, where you would get more numbers, deeper insights. Everybody is into deeper insight. The most important reason why this is happening is so that the music creators or the creators in general would actually get to know that what kind of impact they are having on the listeners, and they are actually like the music is reaching to the right ears. That is because the artists have started releasing their music on TikTok because it's easier to get spotted, and it's probably it's never easy, but it's comparatively, a place where you can get famous faster. So that's the reason why YouTube actually came up with the insights for artists, so that these artists can actually, look at the insights and feel that whatever they are creating is having an impact. The other thing which YouTube did, apart from this, is I have to like really look at it. So yeah, YouTube actually is now telling you that how much are you earning per 1,000 plays, which is called RPM. So basically, earlier you were not actually sure that how much exactly are you earning, but now you would be knowing exactly how much are you earning on YouTube because of the 1,000 plays. So interesting. You would users will have different kind of data here, and if somebody could actually collect all the data, we would know that what kind of videos have higher RPM versus the topics which have lower RPM. Generally, it's like technology, social media, something like these have higher value versus anything which is just funny memes, stuff like that. So that is a general perception, but now we'll know the actual answer to it. And if someone actually comes and collects the data, and after a while probably we'll know that what's best if your idea is solely to earn money. So that's happening on YouTube. TikTok, two things happened. First of all, I am speaking from India and we don't have TikTok, but two things which have happened is one, TikTok has decided to pull out of the Hong Kong um, thing because of Hong Kong, because of the new laws which are coming, and it looks like they would not, they'll highly like actually be affected by it. So that's one thing. Also, they came up with a transparency report so that they could show the entire thing, that they are transparent and they are not doing anything with the data. There is a lot which goes behind when companies questioned. Remember when Facebook Analytica happened, and then that was when Facebook had suddenly started creating so much content on their newsrooms, on their blog posts, and then they started just showing each and every data, left, right, and center. So that's what TikTok is doing right now. Well, so that's that. Nothing much is happening on Pinterest right now, but what I read from Pinterest technology blog is that earlier, and this has happened with me, and if you are a Pinterest user you would have experienced this too, that when you went through your Pinterest board, you would see that different if you pinned one kind of content, all you would see is the similar kind of content, and suddenly the diversity was lost. Now they have worked on a new technology where if you pin one kind of content, still your discover feed will have combination of different kind of content, so that you can actually enjoy being enjoy being there. So that's an interesting thing which has happened on Pinterest. um, the other interesting thing which has happened is it has started raining out there. All right. Two interesting things which happened on WhatsApp. One is that you can now add a business using a QR code, and the ability which as a business, I will have a QR code. Also, I'll have a pre-filled text. So when someone scans the QR code, that pre-filled text would be there, and you could send it directly to the company. Then what will happen? You can actually send a catalog. So businesses would be able to create a catalog. So there is a QR code and a catalog. That's a combination which they have gone for. So looks interesting for businesses. It would make easier for small businesses to work things out. The other thing which is happening is web WhatsApp is getting a dark mode, and I am really happy with that part, because yeah, why not? Everyone has a dark mode, so why not web WhatsApp? So that is pretty much it. We have covered all the social networks, and I feel really good talking about it. Thanks to all four of you who did listen to me, and I'll see you next week probably. Bye.